I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to The Resistance. FDR always has been and always will be one of my favorite presidents. He came from a very wealthy family. He grew up in privilege. And yet, as president, his focus was always on the working class. He came to power after the Great Depression, and he looked at America and what happened then, and he said, we cannot have a country where our elderly are starving on the street with no food, no shelter. We cannot have a country where so many, at the time, men are unemployed and unable to find work. We can't have a country where if you live in the city, you get lights on at night, but if you live in the country, you're living in a cave, basically. He said, we can't have a country like that if we're going to be the greatest country on earth. So he focused his energies, his very capable energies, on passing the Social Security Act, on taking all these unemployed men and putting them to work all across America, building parks and building an electrical grid out in the country. Those are the kind of things that he did for us. And then he led us through World War II. That's why he was elected 4 times. A couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, something like that, I brought up the subject of who's next. I said, we need to start looking at who our next presidential candidate is. And a lot of people in the comments are like, nope, too soon, way too soon. I don't even want to think about it. I'm not even over this election yet. I don't want to think about that. Get over it. We have to start now, because you see, the Democratic leadership in the party, they are already picking their candidate. They already know who they want to support. And I can promise you, it's going to be more of the same. They're up there, they're going on the Sunday shows, they're talking about how they got to do an autopsy of the election. They already know. They're going to say all the right things and do all the wrong things. If we are going to elevate somebody that will represent us like FDR did, then we have to get busy now. And in my opinion, we have to eliminate every person that is currently in any leadership position in the Democratic Party. Because, I mean, look at him. Hakeem Jeffries' name came up a lot in the comments, but he attacked progressives. He attacked Bernie Sanders. He attacked AOC. He attacks any progressives, calls them lefties, and claims to be progressive himself. But he supports Wall Street more than he supports Main Street. That's why I can't get behind Jeffries. We need to go out there and find that candidate, and then we need to start coalescing around him or her, because that is the only way. It's going to have to come from the people, or the Republicans are going to run some other clown, and we'll probably lose again, or we'll run somebody like Gavin Newsom, or maybe Pete Buttigieg. He's somewhat progressive. But we'll run people who will get there and maybe win the election, but still won't be focused on us. We've got to make sure that the next Democratic presidential candidate is more like FDR and less like Bill Clinton. Good day.